Sparring gear. This is not a hot take, but it is some stuff I kind of want to just kind of go upon because I feel like I've been through this and I feel like a lot of people have been. From head to toe, sparring gear. What do you think?
Headgear, mouth guard, elbow pads. If you're a child, maybe some chest gear, knee pads, leather shin guards, cup, right? Glove size. It cannot be smaller than 16s. If they're smaller than a 16,
If you're doing head shots, if you're doing head contact for sparring,
especially
yeah.
if you're sparring with something lower than 16s, you're a dick.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Dude. You're fucking
Like,
stupid.
you have a personal agenda on hurting somebody. It's not a speed or a skill issue. It's just an ego issue. Okay, don't harm your partner. That's why it's 16s. And if you're a super big boy, like a 220, 230 pound big boy, then it's 18s, but 16 at least. You know what I mean? Because those big boys, even though they're light, if you say you're saying sparring light, you feel that 200, you feel that 230, and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's like normal, like a normal, a normal
Strike
good
to them.
strike.
It's just
You know
all
what I
that
mean?
weight.
Yeah.
But when you're with your gear, yes, it's gonna feel pretty awkward wearing like all the gear from head to toe. Yes, it's kind of cumbersome to kind of put it all on and take it all off. It's normal. Now again, to each their own. But over time, I'm starting to wear my headgear more during sparring, even if it's just like whatever, because I've noticed a lot more and more that after certain sparring sessions, sparring brain, right?
Yeah, the brain fog.
And then
dude.
so I was like, you know what, fuck, I have my headgear, how come I'm not using it? So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna put my headgear on at least. And then I went the same pace, kind of did the same stuff as usual with the sparring. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm still kind of here. It's not as bad though. And I took some pretty like decent shots too. At one sparring session, I was at a few weeks ago. Took like a fucking good cross. And I was like, oh shit, that one rocked me. I had my headgear on, and then afterwards I was like, you know what? I don't feel it as bad.
Start skipping like a CD. I'm a wet well.
And then there's also other things. Now again, to each their own. People are gonna have their own opinions. I'm just saying, if you want to have just an easier time recovering from sparring, and also to prevent injury on yourself and your sparring partner, usually everything's usually worn head to toe. Now, a lot of people may not know why the elbows and the knee pads are worn.
Right.
It's just because just in case somebody's fucking foot goes up to the elbow, it's not gonna fucking break their foot. Most of the elbow pad may cushion it at least, so that at least if there's a bump, it's just easier to heal from than like a whole ass fucking broken foot. And then with the knee pads too, sometimes when we clash knee to knee, people be like, it takes the wind out of them, and I'm like, what happened? I was like, oh, we went knee to knee, and I'm like, yep, knee pads.
Especially when you're fighting southpaws or sparring southpaws, and you have the opposite stance, and both the legs kick at the same time. Guess what? It's being first than two knees.
Now, again, things can and will happen. We're not gonna say for sure this gear is gonna be the savior and protect you at all times, but in the case that it does happen, it'll at least prevent at least a big injury. It'll soften it for the most part. Now, again, it all depends on how hard you guys are sparring. If you guys are going pretty hard with sparring, I'd put everything head to toe. If you guys are kind of going light, and if it's just like, play sparring or just, whatever, then yeah, you could do without most of the gear. Like the accessory gear. Yeah.
Trust.
But for the most part, I'd still wear everything. I'll wear everything head to toe regardless. At least as of now, because I'm good. I'm good.
Gentlemen, bring your cup, bro. Some people forget their cup, right? And they try to sneak it in because, we're not always going to check. Like, we can only see visible gear.
Yeah, we can't really check physically that often.
Yeah, I can't do a boop, boop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't do that. Yeah, there's certain lines you can't cross, and that's one of them. So some people will try to sneak in without their cup, and then right when they get kicked in the balls, that's when they're jumping up and down. They're like, "Ugh," and like on the floor, and then you go over there and you're like, what happened? Oh, I got low blowed. You have your cup? No.
And that's why.
That's why.
Then I point and laugh as you're crying. Holding the
Yes, and that's why. Yeah.
So,
Please.
to each their own, but we recommend to wear all your gear as much as possible. Stay safe while sparring.
16th.
Anything could happen with or without gear on, but at least if it does happen, most of the time the accessory gear will kind of soften the blow a little. So wear your gear.
Yeah.
Protect your nuts.
Dentistry is expensive too, so don't be careful.